Jason is a barber here at the shop. We are going to lace him up. He's getting ready to twist the top, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just kind of knocking down the sides, doing kind of like a burst or a taper or something, and then you're keeping the beard, right? Peach fuzz.
Yeah, the peach fuzz, yeah, right. Not a beard.
So, not a lot of work, but still, something to learn, different texture of hair.
Yeah.
Let's get it, guys. Yeah. Jason, appreciate you.
Alright, y'all, so here we go. We're gonna get started with this tutorial. The way he explained his cut is a little difficult even for me to explain. He just wants it tighter on the sides because he is gonna get the top twisted or plaited, so it is gonna be disconnected, but I wanted to cut it in a way where it would look connected but it's disconnected, if that makes sense. So we did a 1.5 with the grain, and then I did a 2 right where the parietal ridge is, because I wanted enough hair where it had a little bit of length so that it looks a little connected. But when he gets the plaits, you can see it's disconnected and into that fade or taper or burst, whatever you want to call it. So we just made sure it was really tight on the sides, left the back length so that it could be plaited. And he showed me pictures kind of what he was looking for, so to give myself a better idea of what we were gonna do here. So this side we're gonna use guards. On the other side we're only gonna use clipper and comb, no guards. For me, it's not a big deal whether you use guards or you use a comb, as long as you get the results that you're looking to get. I don't really understand the purpose of pushing people to not use guards, but to me it's all preference. Some people are more efficient with just a comb, no guards, like Tasman when we reacted to his 9 haircuts. He used no guards, you know what I mean, and that's what he's comfortable doing. But some people are their best with the guards, and so as long as you are competent with the tools that you're using and you're getting the results and you feel like you're your best in that zone, with that arsenal, to me, do your thing. I've seen a lot more people win fastest phase competitions or come out with really high quality haircuts using guards than I do the other way around. And it may be because it's a lost art, but it's also because people, I feel, are leveraging technology. All right. So we went through the steps pretty much in descending order. We used the guards. If you can follow along with the color guides, we use the guards in descending order. So we went from that 1.5 guard to the 1 guard to the half guard. Right now we got the half guard, but we had no guard on, and we closed it little by little until it was blended. At this point, we're just going in and we are detailing. But if you guys notice that the sides are disconnected, but once we comb the hair and we let the hair on top kind of do its thing, it looks like it's connected. So that was kind of the look that we were trying to go for. All right, and blending the beards, he's got like some stubble there that he wants to keep. So we just went clipper open, closed it little by little, and then used the trimmers to connect it all. All right, so this is the side we're gonna do no guards. We're gonna put in our initial guidelines with the trimmer, and you could just use a trimmer to do this blend if you wanted to. But I think I went to the clipper. So on the wider tooth side of the comb is gonna leave the hair a little bit longer. And so what we're doing is we're doing clipper over comb against the grain. That's the reason why I'm kind of holding my clipper and running the clipper almost sorry, the mic cut off, but almost diagonally, because we're making sure we go against the grain. So once we've done that, we've cleared the bulk, we've created the shape that we want. I'm gonna go clipper all the way open, and then from there we're gonna close the clipper little by little, notch by notch, fading down until that bottom line that we created with the trimmer is gone. Now, once we've done that, we're gonna bring it all together with the fine tooth part of our comb. And we're really just attacking in between that guideline and where we left off when we created the shape and cleared out the bulk with the wider tooth side of the comb. Now we're going in with the corners of our no guard blade open to kind of refine it and bring it all together. Pretty simple. For some people it's much more efficient, for some people it's not. And then once you've gone through that system, now it's all detail work. There's a little bit of a subtle line on the bottom that we took out with the trimmers, if you caught that. But go ahead, try this out, guys. I definitely recommend you guys try everything, man. Watch as many educators as possible. You know, try as many tools as possible, because that's the experience, and trying new things is the only way you're gonna be able to become your best, right? Because you don't know unless you try. So as you go up higher into longer lengths, you notice that I flip over to my wider side of my comb. And how I pull out that comb off of his scalp is kind of the shape that we're creating, right? And to give you an idea, the wider tooth side of the comb, I like to think it's more like a 1.5 guard, where the finer side of the finer side of the comb, I like to think of like a 1 guard, where the closer you get to the end of the teeth becomes a 1/2 guard. That's nuggets right there. And so we're detailing, but you can see that this side is actually coming out really blurry. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and lower his hairline. His hairline is a little tough. You can see that it is cosmetic. It is a cosmetic hairline because he does have like a widow's peak, you can see, but he likes it straight across. So we're gonna stick to that. We're gonna make it straight across, get it nice and sharp, and we are gonna enhance the cut. But you can see that the taper is clean, the cut is nice, the lines are sharp. We are making sure the quality is there. Notice my trimmers, man. I put the rose gold FX blade on my custom FX trimmers, because I like the finer tooth ones, the fine tooth blade, a little bit better than I like the graphite 2.0. But I have been using the DLC 2.0s, which is Babyless's new blade, and it's a hitter. But I really like this fine tooth blade, and it actually, in my opinion, looks pretty cool on this custom FX trimmer. All right, and because of his skin type, I made sure that I put shave gel to make it a comfortable shave and not to scar up his skin or anything like that. So we definitely wanted to put some shave gel just as a layer of protection and to help with any irritation. And we're making sure we go against the grain to get or across the grain to get it nice and sharp. This is across the grain because his widow's peak grows upwards. So even though I'm going downwards on the middle of his hairline, it was actually across the grain. All right, and now we're gonna get this line nice and sharp. He wanted to keep it as wide as possible, so that's what we're doing.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
Same thing on this side, making sure it's nice and natural. We're not gonna force a sharp line and push his beard line down more than he wants it. And we're still able to get a nice sharp line considering what we got to work with. Right here, I'm just kind of like, I'm freehanding with the razor, trying to get any little stray hairs that are sticking out. Because we use clipper over comb. Sometimes you can get like roach legs and stuff if you didn't cut it short enough. So that's what I was doing with the razor, just kind of getting all those loose scraggly hairs off. And for me, I would definitely consider this a difficult canvas. I know you guys like to be like, Chris, you think everything's difficult. I've run out of the perfect canvases. I don't have those models anymore because we do drop daily content on this channel. I'm constantly using any canvas I can get, any model I can get. So you're not going to see the perfect hairlines. You're going to see a lot more difficult haircuts, I feel like, at this point in my channel. Compared to what I would use, the type of clients I would use in my videos when I first started my channel, you know. So I think that's why it seems like I think everything is hard. Alright, we're enhancing the cut using 245 no drip, the Beam Team compressor you can get at 245.com. We use green, man. Green is the color of 245. If you don't know, during ancient Egyptian times when barbering started, green stood for rebirth. And so I consider the culture that we're building with 245 is paying homage to what barbering represented when it started, the respect that it had, and this culture is the rebirth of it all. So that's why we choose the color green as our brand's, you know, color scheme. If you didn't know that, now you know. Let me know in the comments what you thought about that. All right, and he just wanted kind of rounded off in the back, so we followed the line that was already there. I feel like that fade right there is looking pretty damn good. And remember, this was no guards. Alright guys, so this is the before. Now let's check out the after. Guys, let me know what you think about the cut in the comments below. I want to see what his hair looks like after he gets it plaited or twisted. That would be dope. I might post something like that on Instagram. But if you're new to the channel, just know we drop daily content on this channel. So stay tuned. I will see y'all tomorrow.